Okay, honorable members, the secretariat and the team from administration, good evening.
Good evening.
Maybe I will welcome you all to this session. And before we proceed, I would like us to take the introduction. I'm Honorable Matata Benjamin Kerich. I'm the chairman ad hoc committee.
I am Sarah Mutual, Vice Chair.
Isaiah Minor, member.
Pet Richard, member.
Songok Bridget, member.
Keter Julius, member.
Itzak Mosbey, member.
Tololei Lucy, member.
Silas Sum, member.
Ufosa Kuto, member.
Jepto Lydia, member.
I am Darbey Josephat, member.
Honorable Silas Kogo, member.
The secretariat.
My name is Eliud Sang. I am a clerk assistant and member of the secretariat to this ad hoc committee. Welcome.
My name is Victor Siele, clerk to this committee. Thank you.
Okay, I will welcome the team to introduce themselves.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chair, Honorable Members. I am Ketera Isaiah, the CECM in charge of Administration, Public Service, and ICT in Nandi County. Thank you.
Good evening, members of the Honorable House. My name is Misoi Jonathan. I'm the Chief Officer in charge of Administration, Public Service, and ICT. Thank you.
Okay, I will now request the Sergeant at Arms to place the team under oath.
I, Keplagat Isaiah Keter, do hereby swear to testify on all matters in question and to tell this committee the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Mr. Jonathan, do hereby swear to testify on all matters in question and to tell this committee the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Honorable Chair, there is a preliminary. Oh, sorry.
Okay, thank you, Waziri and the CEO. Maybe Waziri and the CEO, I will take you to the mandate of this committee. The committee was established by the House with the following mandate. 1, with respect to flagship projects, flag and allege non-existent projects as spelled out.
Chair, just before we move forward, I kind of want to ask the CEO. I thought this is the CEO for ICT. Has there been any employment for the CEO for administration? What was the substantive position he holds?
I think the Waziri, can you respond to that issue that has been raised by the honorable member?
Thank you so much, Honorable Chair, Honorable Members. During the process of recruitment of chief officers, the Department of Administration was to have 2 chief officers the Chief Officer for Administration and Public Service, and the Chief Officer in charge of ICT. The position for the Chief Officer for Administration and Public Service was non-responsive, and therefore the Chief Officer for the Department of ICT has been acting in acting capacity and has been designated and given a letter of the designation by the Public Service Board authorizing him to be the CEO for Administration, Public Service, and ICT. I thank you, Honorable Chair, Honorable Members.
Can we have that letter?
Chair, the authorized letter by the board is available. I will make sure that it's provided to this House.
So can you hand over that letter?
Chair, because of the question I had received, I had not anticipated that, and I did not come with a letter together with me as I came to this House. But
so you know this committee will not engage you as the CEO administration?
as Waziri has
because
indicated,
we are not certain that you are appointed to act. The position of the committee, we are engaging people that have validly been given the various letters to act. So if you have if you don't have the letter with you, I don't think we shall engage with you.
the letter is available. It's just that I don't have with me right now.
How many minutes do you want to bring the letter?
Maybe even, Chair, as you make your directions, I wish to know that for how long has the said CEO been acting?
Through the chair, thank you on that question. I was designated with the authorized letter by the County Public Service Board for the Administration, Public Service and ICT in March 9th of this year. So that gives around 7 months.
And Banasio, you know that we shall not engage you without that letter to prove that you are legally appointed to act on that capacity.
May I ask?
Because we might not have proven the information that you are going to give to this committee.
May I ask, Honorable Chairman?
Yes.
Who appointed you witness?
Chair, before that conclusion, maybe you need to make a ruling because one, I can see we can start engaging, yet you have not made a ruling whether you will give him time to submit a letter tomorrow or...
I want to give honorable members, before I make a ruling, I want to give honorable members to give their opinion before I make a ruling. So let me invite honorable members to give an opinion.
There's something I've asked, Honorable Chair.
Through the chair, the letter which I was given was signed by the CEO stroke the Secretary for County Public Service Board on 9th of March of this year. And that letter, Chair, is the authorized letter. You remember the chief officers are given 2 letters.
Accuracy of facts, Chair. Who is the CEO and the Secretary? He should mention the name.
Yes, Chair. Nancy Cheruto. Acting Secretary, County Public Service.
Now, according to the law, and you might be in this house illegally, you've mentioned that you are given the letter way back in March.
Can you confirm the date?
Honorable member, order, please. Sorry. According to the law, what is the period for one to act?
The letter I was given was not expressly written that I am the acting. I was given a letter which gives descriptions of functions of an authorized officer for the department.
Chair, is Cheruto authorized officer legally?
Chair, according to information I have, is that...
Okay, honorable members, let me give all the honorable members to give their opinion on the same issue before we proceed, before I make a ruling.
Maybe just before you go to members, Chair, could you confirm the date? Which date did you say?
Chair, I've recollected the date. It should be 6th of March of 2024, not 9th. 6th.
Chair.
Maybe let me,
think
honorable members, let me give directions that let us have the opinion of the other honorable members concerning whether or not to engage the CEO who is in front of us, because he is alleging that he was appointed to take care of the two departments, and he has not adduced letters to that effect. So let us start with Honorable Tolole as we come this way.
Thank you so much. I think two wrongs cannot make a right. You know, the other Nancy we are talking about is a wrong, and this other one is a wrong, so it cannot make a right. So can you dismiss these people?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, this is the Department of Administration and Public Service. And all of us know the mess that has happened with the public service and the public servants of Nandi County. Now that those who are supposed to be in charge of that department are not validly in office, no wonder the mess that we are seeing. So my opinion is that we cannot engage an officer who has not been validly appointed to that office. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable. So, Honorable Trufosa, please.
To me, we can even release the acting CEO because he is illegally due to the person who appointed him is also illegal in the office. So we cannot work with two people being illegal. So let the CEO leave the room. Thank you.
Honorable Lydia.
Thank you, Chair. Since our CEO is acting, let's not engage him.
Thank you. Mheshimiwa Tarbei.
Yeah, I know we have a number of issues, Chair, because the mess we are experiencing in the county is because of a mess. We are having one mess after another. So, because we don't have confidence even on the appointing authority of the same, we know he's a CEO, but not to the respective department we are dealing to. So at the acting capacity, I would say let's not engage. Maybe we can allow him next time.
Honorable Tarbei.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. My opinion is that this is an house of rules and laws and regulations, Honorable Chair. And we cannot engage somebody who is purportedly acting in the department which was given an appointment by the obvious illegal acting, whoever she said, Nancy. Thank you. I said, may the acting chief vacate this Honorable House.
Honorable Charles Patbit.
Yes, through you, Chair, maybe we will desist engaging him because he is a stranger to even us, honorable members. We haven't heard him saying he is acting chief CEO administration. I'm wondering now, to this honorable ad hoc committee, all of a sudden, a stranger coming and saying, I'm acting, how? Honorable Chair, we desist and we say we want a substantive. If there is no CEO, let that position be vacant. I think I rest my case.
Bomaina.
Honorable Chair, you know, there are a few issues that are a bit salient. The office of the chief officer, although it's an office in the county public service, has got a method provided in the law for being filled. And that is, and I'm sure the officer might know. So according to me, it would be outrageous to imagine that the person who supposedly signed the letter is the CEO, even if that CEO were in office, okay, even if she was properly in office. A CEO is appointed by the governor with the approval of the assembly, after undergoing a competitive exercise conducted by the County Public Service Board. So although the officer here was, sought for another office, it can only be one person who appoints him into the acting capacity, not that the one he alleges. So the issue is that it's a little bit more problematic than we see. And so I suggest, Honorable Chairman, that it will not be in order for this House or this committee to entertain a stranger. But maybe we might entertain him later as a witness, who is not necessarily who has been masquerading in office.
Honorable Bett.
Thank you,
and
Chair.
Honorable members, please mind your language, please.
Thank you. Chair, I just want to say, as honorable members, we took an oath to protect the Constitution by all means. We cannot be the same perpetuating impunities and illegalities in our offices. Matters governance are of much more importance. The conduct of officer, process of selection and appointment should be made very clear. The purported CEO is illegally occupying that position, appointed by another illegality. Chair, let us just engage the rightful person, that is a CCM in charge of administration, for us to get the right information. Thank you.
Chair, it's so absurd. I think in the county we have a problem. As an for an acting CEO, Nancy, to appoint another acting, it's really a problematic. So, on my opinion, will not allow him to be in this room. Thank you.
Chair, I think into my opinion is that the way honorable members have just said, I don't know, there are two fashions. Two wrongs cannot make one right, because from the alleged letter to appoint as acting, it's where we have a problem. But if the member can be a witness to CEC, then we can allow, but not participating in any as a CEO. There is two different fashion, one being a witness, then but not participating as a CEO. So CEO. So in that regard, we will give you powers, Chair, to rule on that. If if you will go, you will be a witness, it's fine. If he wants to participate as a CEO, no.
Honorable Mosby.
Uh, Honorable Chair, I think the presence of Jonathan is a mystery, and it is unanimous, Chair. I think it is unanimous. It is these members who would engage him, and we are all of the opinion that his position being uncertain, it will be pointless really to have him as part of these proceedings. So that's my opinion, Chair.
Honorable Vice.
Okay, this ad hoc committee through the chair, we are on the 2 financial years 2022, 23, 23, 24. And here is a CEO who has been appointed to act only from March. So the CEO maybe have acted for a very short time. I don't think that he will be of more help to this committee. At the same time, I am a member of administration, and since then, that March up to now, we have not been told that we have a CEO acting in that department. So for me, I don't believe that the letter is there. Maybe it is just something that is going to be cooked after this. So he's a stranger anyway. So just allow, for me, maybe I can say, allow him to leave the room.
Honorable Chair, I just want to request before you make the ruling.
Yes, Waziri.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chair. I think we are faced with two issues here. Number one is that the committee, ad hoc committee, have expressed themselves on the issue of Jonathan Misoi acting. But let us also not forget, Honorable Chair, honorable members, that Jonathan Misoi is the substantive CEO in charge of ICT. And that department, again, falls within the Department of Administration, Public Service, and ICT. So again, Honorable Chair, even as we make the decision of him not participating, then again, Chair, it will not be prudent to make the decision of discharging him from the room because he's still a substantive CEO for the Department of ICT, which falls under the unit of ICT that falls under the Department of Administration, Public Service, and ICT. Thank you.
Okay, honorable members, putting into consideration the gravity of the matter before the ad hoc committee, I would like to request that, because as alleged by the CEC that is the substantive CEO for the ICT, I want to rule that we are postponing this session until you provide the appointment letter for him to act on the other department. So this session will stand adjourned until you provide all the necessary documents to that effect. So maybe I will request the Sergeant at Arms to usher out the team so that we shall reschedule this session to a later date that will be communicated. Yes. Okay. Thank you. The ICT team, please put